So, those are my beautiful souls. Welcome to this special YouTube live of the Nisa Show. And I am so excited to have you here. And we are back with episode 2 of our tarot series with Proteeti Malik on YouTube. And if you missed episode 1, where we explored how tarot actually works, go and watch it after this. The response was incredible. And type live if you are here with us right now, or type replay if you are watching this amazing conversation later. If we haven't met yet, I am Nisa Kamarul Nisa, India's first Hikmat coach, and I am also the founder of the Hikmat Academy. I help corporate professionals transform into Hikmat leaders, and I am on a mission to guide 1 lakh professionals to achieve inner wisdom, heal emotional wounds, and rise as confident, harmonious leaders in both their personal and professional lives. And today, in episode 2, we are diving deeper into how does tarot really work, the truth behind the cards with Proteeti Malik. Let's welcome her back and continue this fascinating journey together. Welcome, dear Proteeti. So glad to have you here again and again and again. Welcome. Could you please introduce yourself to our audience, to our viewers?
So thank you so much, Kamar, for having me on your show once again. And it truly feels like coming back home every time I come onto your show, because this is one of my favorite platforms where I get a space to speak honestly about my work and my views on my chosen topic. For those who may be new to my work, I'm Protiti, a spiritual life coach and a tarot card reader. I also study dreams, signs, and symbols, helping people find clarity and understand the deep message life is constantly sending us.
So, Zabardast. So Protiti, I think this is the unique topic everyone has, but is almost afraid of asking because tarot seems to so I think mysterious. Yes, people wonder, is this real? Is it just psychology? Yeah, is it the magic है कोई क्या? There is so much confusion and around this tarot. So, how does tarot actually work? Is it intuition, energy, or something else?
See, tarot is works on different levels. एक तो इंट्यूशन पे काम करता है, ओके,
Hmm.
बट दूसरे लेवल ये एनर्जी पे भी मतलब वर्क करता है बिकॉज रीडर अपनी इंट्यूशन से कार्ड के सिंबल्स को समझता है और जो पर्सन क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है उसकी
Hmm.
इमोशन और मेंटल एनर्जी कार्ड्स में रिफ्लेक्ट होती है.
अच्छा.
नाउ फर्स्ट लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड अ बिट अबाउट द कॉन्शियस माइंड एंड द सबकॉन्शियस माइंड.
Hmm.
नाउ कॉन्शियस माइंड वो होता है जो हम डेली लाइफ में यूज करते हैं. यू नो जब हम कुछ सोचते हैं, हम कुछ बोलते हैं, जब हम डिसीजन लेते हैं, so that is when we use our conscious mind. Now what is subconscious mind? Subconscious mind वो जगह होती है जहां हम हमारे फियर्स, बिलीफ, कंडीशनिंग, past experiences on and unresolved emotions are stored. Why do I think in a certain way? Why do I behave? Why am I like this as a person? It is all these things that have created, that is my subconscious mind. So now what does tarot cards do? Now tarot cards ये सबकॉन्शियस और कॉन्शियस माइंड के बीच में एक ब्रिज होता है. यू नो एंड जो चीज हम में छिप जाती है, that goes into our subconscious mind, tarot helps take those part of us which is unresolved, unseen, unheard, Okay, ye to what you are showing or what I am showing is our conscious side. But there is a lot in our subconscious and further in our unconscious. So unconscious is a different topic that is to do with our dreams. That is where the unconscious comes in. So here we are talking about the conscious and subconscious. So tarot is all about the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious.
वाह, अमेजिंग एंड फैसिनेटिंग टू कि इट्स अ ब्रिज, कि कैसे हमें काम कराना है इन दोनों से, राइट? सो
Right.
थैंक यू सो मच. And as a Hikmat coach, I teach people about conscious choices. Ki knowing when to speak, what to say, how to act. So I am very curious about this question, because if tarot predicts a fixed future, then what's the point of making conscious choices? But I have a feeling that now how is actually works. Can tarot really predict the future, or is that a misconception?
Okay, now there is a common misconception that tarot future fix करके बता देता है. You know, that
Hmm.
this is going to happen. No, that is
No.
not how tarot works. टैरो फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्ट नहीं करता है. ये पॉसिबिलिटीज दिखाता है कि करंट माइंडसेट, इमोशंस और चॉइसेस पे बेस्ड is how your life is moving. This is my situation, these are my choices, this is my mental setup. So टैरो एक मिरर की तरह काम करता है. ओके, अगर आप इसी पाथ पे चलते रहो तो आगे क्या हो सकता है यही दिखाता है.
Hmm.
See, these are my choices, this is what, so
Mirror.
this is a kind, it is showing your path ahead. Okay, जैसे अवेयरनेस आती है कि चॉइस भी आ जाती है. Moment we are aware that this is what I have to do, my choices are also this and this and this. Okay, and depending on our choices is how we can change our future. Our future is not fixed. Okay, few things is probably fixed, that one day we are going to die. Okay,
हाँ.
that is a inevitable future.
Hmm.
But till that we reach there, you know, we have a lot of choices. Because there are a lot
Hmm.
of people say, "Oh, I had no choice." No, we
Hmm.
always have a choice. So
Hmm.
tarot का
Right.
purpose control देना नहीं. It is basically, it is giving us the empowerment, or rather that, as we learned the new word, sovereignty,
Sovereignty.
to take control of our own life, to take control of our decisions. So
बिल्कुल,
that is,
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. And
I hope I
we
could
are
explain that
sovereign.
properly.
हाँ, यस, सो ट्रू. इट्स सो इम्पोर्टेंट दैट कि ये जो सावरन वर्ड आपने ऐड किया है इसमें, एंड इट मीन्स कि टैरो शोज अस पॉसिबिलिटीज एंड पैटर्न्स, नॉट अ फिक्स्ड डेस्टिनी. डेस्टिनी, क्योंकि अगर हम काम करेंगे तो डेस्टिनी तो ऑटोमेटिकली हमारी सावरन हो गई. नो. थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच. सो जैसे आई नो दिस confuses a lot of people, and honestly it makes some people skeptical about tarot altogether. They will go to three different readers. नहीं, ऐसा ही करते हैं with the same question, and that then get three different answers. क्योंकि हर किसी के बोलने का नजरिया, हर किसी के बात करने का ढंग अलग होता है. और किसी की भी, दैट्स वाई हमारे फिंगरप्रिंट सेम नहीं है, हमारी बातें सेम नहीं है. इट्स सो ऑब्वियस, राइट? एंड दे
Right.
थिंक कि वेल, इफ दिस वाज रियल, वुडेंट द आंसर बी द सेम. उनको वो लगता है ना कि वाई, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है ऐसे. सो वाई डू डिफरेंट टैरो रीडर्स गिव डिफरेंट आंसर्स? जैसे कि मैंने तो खुद ही इसका आंसर बोला कि तरीका अलग अलग है, डिफरेंट नज़रिए हैं. कि क्या इसमें अलग अलग, क्या कोई अलग टेक्निक है देखने की? क्या ऐसा है क्या कि क्यों ये डिफरेंट टैरो रीडर्स डिफरेंट आंसर्स देते हैं? क्वेश्चन तो सेम, क्वेश्चन रिमेन्स द सेम, कि यही लोग पूछ हमारा फ्यूचर क्या होगा, हमारे रिलेशनशिप्स कैसे होंगे, हमारी फैमिली कैसे होगी. तो कैन यू रिवील दिस थिंग?
Cute. Tarot कोई फिक्स फॉर्मूला नहीं है, you know. ये एक intuition process है, like I explained, the two thing is intuition and
Hmm.
energy, okay, and
Hmm.
understanding the symbols,
Hmm.
okay. Now, do readers uh see the same card and say different answers? Yes, because different readers see different layers, they focus on them,
अच्छा
okay.
अच्छा
So
अच्छा.
they might, different readers can focus on emotions, it is which portion. Okay, so there's emotions, there's healing, and there's some time you have to go to the practical steps.
अच्छा.
A lot of people say, okay, you will heal, you need to heal yourself. But
Hmm.
again, healing is a very um, personal journey.
And
What is
continuous
my
process.
healing choice and what is your healing choice is very different, Kamar. It can never be the
And
same. Probably our problems are the same, but the way you deal with it and you choose to heal and the way I choose, it can never be the same for you and me. Similarly,
yeah.
for those millions of people out there. So, similarly, each uh, r- reader, when they go through the cards, they see different aspects. When you come
हाँ.
to me, I will probably do more of your energy, your situations. Another tarot card reader might do it in a different way, in a more higher intuitive. Because I know
हाँ.
of lot of clients who come to me and they say that I'd gone to this tarot card reader and then she said this and I could understand. So that tarot card reader probably operates more on an intuitive level, and some people don't understand that high level intuition. So
हाँ.
sometimes you have to simplify the entire process.
True.
So I try to do that as much as possible in my readings. I explain each card and the symbols to my clients.
Amazing. That makes so much sense, Protiti. Thank you so much. And so it's like how different therapists might notice different things about the same person. क्योंकि it layers by layers, जैसा कि आपने कहा, each reader brings their own lens and own intuition. स्टडीज अलग अलग हैं. कार्ड्स का जैसा कि आपने बोला कि कोई एनर्जी रीड कर रहा है, कोई कुछ और रीड कर रहा है अपनी इंट्यूशन से. थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने ये पूरा बता दिया अलग अलग करके कि अब लोग कंफ्यूज नहीं होंगे. ऑडियंस, नाउ यू विल सी कि आपको कंफ्यूज होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. अगर आप 3 रीड, पहले तो ये तरीका ही गलत है. बिलीव इन वन पर्सन. अगर आप एक के पास जा रहे हो, उसके स्टेप्स फॉलो करो. क्योंकि अगर आप एक ही किसी बीमारी को लेके, एक ही डिजीज को लेके 3 डिफरेंट डॉक्टर्स के पास जाओगे, आपको 3 डिफरेंट तरह की मेडिसिन लेनी पड़ेंगी. राइट. So believe in one person firstly, believe in the Almighty, and believe in the one doctor, one therapist only. If you want results in your life, द शर्त ये है कि आप, अगर आप चाहते हो, अगर आप हमेशा अपने माइंड को कंफ्यूज रखना चाहते हो, so it's again up to you.
Right.
So for those beautiful souls who just joined us right now, welcome to this Nisa Show's tarot series, and we are exploring how tarot really works with. We are with mystical life coach Proteeti Malik. She is breaking down the truth behind the cards, how intuition and energy play a role, and why tarot reveals possibilities rather than predicts fixed futures. And if you have any questions about tarot, drop them in the chat box and we will definitely answer these questions in this live. So, in coaching and in Hikmat wisdom, we say the quality of your question determines the quality of your life. A vague question gets a vague answer, right?
Yeah.
A powerful question gets a powerful answer. I imagine tarot works the same way, right? So, how important is the question while doing a tarot reading?
Okay. Very nice question. Because question बहुत important होता है. Because tarot उसी direction में काम करता है. If you,
Hmm.
like you mentioned, a powerful question, a powerful answer. If your
Hmm.
question is vague, then it is not possible to give a proper
Powerful.
answer as well. Okay. Now, fear-based question. Then there are some people vague and sometimes it is irrelevant question, because sometimes most of the questions don't make any sense. It's basically it lacks clarity. There are many questions that lack clarity,
Huh.
because whatever energy you're giving in, the cards that you pick up is going to attract that energy. So if your
Hmm.
question is not clear, do not expect the reader to give you clear answers too. Sometimes, I can sense that the questions carry a lot of anxiety.
Hmm.
So,
True.
because they are asking questions for the sake of asking question without any awareness. So, at times it becomes very difficult for me to answer questions, because nowadays I take my clients very sparingly. Before I take on any client, I firstly do a energy check on that person. I mean, I interact briefly. And when I am sure that this person genuinely needs my help, only then do I agree to take on the
Oh,
reading.
wow.
Initially, I
Oh,
used to
wow.
take on anyone, but
Oh,
it
wow.
started affecting my energy, my health, because I absorb.
Hmm.
I absorb.
Hmm.
So there is a way that needs to be protected. There is also something called an energy exchange.
Hmm.
Okay, if I do a reading, I have need a certain kind of energy exchange also for you in return, because then you
Oh,
go
wow.
into a kind of a sacred space. I
Hmm.
just can't do it for the sake of I love you very much, I want to be very, no, because if I mess with this energy level, there is something that will get affected. Neither will the
Hmm.
reading go properly, or my health will get affected. So I have to take into consideration a lot of things. So
Hmm.
that is why I use my powers in a very careful way, because these are also blessings that you receive to help people. But also,
Hmm.
I have to keep myself protected.
Wow.
So, yes, questions are important, but also safeguards are also important.
Important.
And that
So
applies to all
powerful.
tarot card readers.
So powerful. So powerful.
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Such an amazing thing is so powerful. We have to protect our energies. We have to protect ourselves first, then our work is important. Firstly, our health is our priority. Our being is our priority. Thank you so much for revealing this fact. And this is so practical, and I think a lot of people need to hear this, especially those who are new to this tarot, are thinking about getting their first reading. There must be certain questions that just don't work well with tarot, or कुछ ऐसे questions that can actually be harmful to ask. Yes. So what kind of questions should people avoid asking tarot readers? Asking about tarot thing, asking about when they want to know anything about their own selves.
Okay. Let me first talk about myself before I take on a client. I usually ask them the about I mean, whatever question they need. There are certain questions I request them not to ask me. Number one is, if somebody is not well or ailing, how long will this person live? Will this person die? These are questions I refrain from answering.
Wow.
Second, gambling. There are people who have come to me and asked me that, uh, I want to know about, I've put my money on certain this, will this work out, this and that. No, no. You can offer me whatever you want. I will not answer any question that is based on gambling
Gambling.
issues.
we are
Another
not we are not
question,
here we are not here for the predictions. We are not
yeah.
here for the
So the thing is, that is my principle.
hmm.
Number three is, uh, I've had people come to me to ask, ladka hoga ki ladki? I mean, a mother is expecting a child. I tell them, ask me, बच्चा healthy होगा कि नहीं, बच्चा intelligent होगा कि नहीं, लड़का होगा कि लड़की is something I refuse to answer.
It's my code of honors. It's my doing of my work, how I am doing my work.
So these are my three main questions. Further, uh, you should not also ask questions where your intention is to control somebody, to
Hmm.
spy on somebody, to
Hmm.
manipulate on somebody. Of course, I have rather got clients in the past who have done such things. And that's when I became very strict with my clients. I
Hmm.
choose my clients.
That you're choosing a client. Thank you so
So
much. That's such an important guidance and that important thing. You are following your principles. You are following you have set kind of code of honors. Thank you so much, Proteti. Thank you so much. And I think this conversation has been absolutely eye opening. I can already see so many comments from people saying, I never understood tarot until now. And this makes so much of sense. And before we close, I want to ask for um, someone watching who is curious about tarot but has been hesitant to ask. So, what would you say to them? What's the first step they should take if they want to experience a tarot reading or understanding this practice better? I think this question in the previous show we also have this kind of question. I think what's the first step?
I'm sorry, your voice got little this. Could you
Okay,
repeat?
and if someone is new to this tarot, and what is the first step they should take if they want to experience a tarot reading or understand this practice better?
First time when they are doing tarot. So your question is, what are the things that they should see?
Ask.
There is no specific thing when a person does tarot for the first time, because people come with lot of curiosity. What are tarot cards? Can I touch them? Can I, they're very intrigued by this whole, they think it's something very magical or very mystical. You know, maybe in a way, lagta hai that it is all very, because it is all understanding the symbols and the signs that the cards are trying to tell you. And it's
Hmm,
basically working on energy and intuition. So,
hmm,
yeah, it gets little overwhelming for most people when they come for the first time.
hmm,
They come with loads of curiosity. ये क्या हो रहा है? कैसे होगा? But when they start getting the answers, also they get stunned. आपको कैसे मालूम? How did you know about these things? So
hmm,
my my cards talk to me.
hmm.
For
Wow.
probably the next show is when I will actually bring on my cards. For the first two episodes, I just wanted to get the concepts right. And
Yes.
eventually, I will introduce my cards on the show.
In, oh, very good. Thank you so much. This has been incredible, and I'm so excited for the rest of the series when you show these cards. And beautiful souls, if this conversation sparked your curiosity about tarot, if you are realizing that it's not about future telling, but about revealing truths and possibilities, here's what I want to remind you. Just like Hikmat teaches us to ask the right questions, but to say when to say it, tarot teaches us to ask the right questions to reveal our path. Both are about wisdom, consciousness, and making empowered choices, right? And for everyone who wants to work with Proteeti, experience a tarot reading, or learn more about this mystical practice, so you can join her. Yeah, I can ask you, Proteeti, how can they connect with you? If someone is
Sorry,
very
today
curious,
the sound is doing a bit of this. You'll have to repeat your question.
I want to say that if anyone wants to join you, and experience this thing with you, uh, or learn more about mystical practices, this kind of practice, how can they connect with you?
Okay, you can get in touch with me through my Instagram handle. It's called the Mystical Gypsy. So anyone, whoever has any query, can contact me through my Instagram handle.
Oh, thank you so much. And remember, beautiful souls, your peace within your wisdom creates miracles wherever you go. ये वाली लाइन कभी जिंदगी में मत भूलना, अगर आप एक लाइफ, एक हैप्पी पीसफुल लाइफ जीना चाहते हो. And the tools like tarot can help you assess that inner wisdom, right? Thank you for being here. Type thank you if this served you today, and stay tuned for the next episode in our tarot series. See you next Sunday. Thank you so much, Zozo.